What's up? What's up? What's going on, chats? How are we tonight? Oh, here we go with the intro. I'm hyped. Ten seconds. 10 seconds. What's up, guys? Hello, hello. Gotta raise up that mic. Oh my gosh, I just broke my boom arm. Let me fix it. The ultimate start of a stream right there. Come on now. Did you expect anything else? How are you guys? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. There we go. I think that mic's good. I literally pulled the boom arm off the desk. Like, duh. What's up, guys? Man, lots of you guys coming in early tonight. Do appreciate you guys coming to hang out. Welcome, welcome. Slim Pickens coming to hang out. Prox Crypto, Gaming with Smokey Dan. Leo's here. Bladester, what's up, buddy? Joker Miner. How are you? Welcome. Second TL Mining, I saw you in there. And all was going so well, and then things just went to shit. What's up, Crypto Craig? That was totally a mic. Yeah, don't drop the mic, though, right? Yeah, don't drop it. No walk-on song? Yeah, I know, right? Nice shirt. Yeah, we'll talk about the shirts in a minute, guys. This is a cool, nice one there. Dusty graphics cards. Oh, these aren't dusty, but they definitely need some cleaning. What's up, Jeff? Jeff, you might want to look at the transactional side on the individual wallet, maybe? You know, possibly. What's up, Automatic Beats? Welcome back. K-Trim coming in, joining the Nomi squad. Oh, K-Trim, I appreciate that continued support, man. That is awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. My third rig just showed up today. Can't wait to get it going. What GPUs did you get for your rig? What's up, Trading Capital? Toronto, welcome. Is there any way? Yeah, I believe that's the way to do it, but I'm not positive. Morning from Romania. Whoa, Prodigy, welcome in. Mining Chambers here. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Cleany, cleany time. Dude, it's the best time. Best time. When's your new shirts coming out? March. End of March. The last April 1st, all the brand new shirts will come out for a hobbyist miners store. I'll show you guys that since you're asking about it real quick. If you're curious. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Yeah, so on the hobbyist miner store, if you guys have no clue what this is, quick little promo. This is a store that I launched with a few other designers. And the store, I'll put a link in chat if you guys are interested. This store has all of the Founders Edition graphics cards with unique designs. So there's 17 unique designs here, one for each series. So here's all the 10 series, here's all the 20 series, here's all the 30 series. Now the interesting thing is, if I scroll down on the site real quick, you can see here what makes the apparel limited edition, because every shirt says limited edition. Just quick jump into this, guys. I appreciate it. Every 3 months, brand new designs will be released in a seasonal collection. The previous collection designs will be discontinued and never offered again. The designs are one of a kind and custom made by artists for each of the merch stores. So check it out, guys. There's a lot of sick shirts here. The one that I have that I enjoy the most is this one right here, the 2080 that I have. So go check that out. The store is up, and the shirt's only $19.99. They're super low in price. These are only available for 3 months. Then they're gone. I have the entire year covered in t-shirts though, guys. So like Q2, I have all the designs. Q3, the designs. Q4, I paid a designer to put together all of these designs. What is that in math wise? What is that? 17 times 4, 68 designs I had made. Something I'd like to get to, if you guys asked about it, I'd like to get to adding ASICs to the site. I'd like to get to AMD cards and the 4000 series. It's just trying to find time. That's all. Just trying to find time. I don't do content creation or this full time, so it's just trying to find the time between all the chaos, if that makes sense. But you're not wrong. I definitely should, which will be cool. So yeah, so give you guys a heads up. Tomorrow, check it out. This is tomorrow's video if you guys are interested. This is a video with myself and Son of a Tech. It's an hour long. So if you guys need something to help you guys get through your workday tomorrow, this is it, guys. It's an hour long. We talk about when Son of a Tech got started in the scene, as a YouTuber before he even got into crypto, how he got into crypto, his story with crypto and YouTube. It's really, really good. I enjoyed sitting down with him. This will be live tomorrow. This is the next episode of Meet the Miner. I haven't done one in a little while. I've revamped all of the thumbnails now that I have a thumbnail designer. This is the one that will drop tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. So keep an eye out for it. A lot of people love these to get through their day. So yeah, it should be pretty sweet. Looking forward to it. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Right? Hells yeah. What else? What else do I want to go over with you guys? Oh, so let's see if you guys are interested. If you guys saw, I have this miner. Before we get into all the cleaning stuff. So if you guys remember this miner here, right? This is the What's miner M30S Plus. We did the video on this not too long ago on this guy, which is pretty legit. This thing is huge, by the way. Where is it in this? I'm trying to look at the beginning of this video when I hold it up. Where is it? There it is. Look at the size of that thing. Massive. So I wanted to give you guys an update on how this is doing, because this is the one we're giving away entirely free to one of you guys. So here, let me log into that miner. So it's doing right now. I don't know if you guys can see that with the screen. There you go. 106 terahash is what it's doing currently right now. It's been up for 11 days straight. That is awesome. So let's take a look here at what this is doing. If we go over to miner config, you can see we're mining to Poolin. So if we come up here, here is our dashboard for that. Let me refresh it and take a look under earnings. And then we can look at what we made yesterday on this unit here. Now this is just, you know, pool level is the way you want to go when you guys are looking at profitability. You always want to look to see like what are you making at the pool, or what is the pool telling you? You can see all your numbers right through here. We actually look like we've gone down a little bit. You can see here, like on the 20th, we were at 33, 34, 33, 33, and now we're down to about 31 a little bit. You'll be waiting to send me the address. That's right. So let's take yesterday's profits per the pool. Let's go over to CoinGecko. I love CoinGecko all the time. No, this is not in low power mode. I'll show you guys real quick. Miner config. This is actually in like high power mode. Where is it? Is it here? No, it's not here. Power, here we go. We're on normal power mode. Normal power mode. Let me look. So I'll show you guys real quick on the profits, and then I'll show you guys some of the watts that it uses. We went here, CoinGecko, BTC. So we made just under $7 based off of, wow, what is this dip? All right, don't judge it off of the dip. I didn't realize there was this huge dip tonight. Look at this. What, did Bitcoin know that we were going live? So it was like, boom. What do we go? What were we at? 23.5 for the high today. And then we saw a massive sell-off. Huge sell-off. Look at that. Holy cow. Yeah. So that's definitely lower than it was. Yeah, you can see there 22.3 is where we're at right now. Thanks for the video. Great channel. Have a good evening. Thanks, Thomas Black. Have a good one too, man. Yeah, let me look at the power real quick. I'll show you guys that information. Here it is. Buy the dip. Cool. So here is the power on that. So we were talking about power numbers. Zoom in here. So I'm on normal right now. So normal is about 106 terahash. These are my numbers. These aren't like what the manufacturer puts out. These are the numbers I did on the video on this. So 106 terahash is what the normal goes at 3,520 watts. If you really wanted to, you could step it up to 109 terahash, and that's at 3,697. Yeah. So that thing is a beast. Definitely a beast on high, which is nutty. All right. So if you guys are interested, there is a giveaway going on for this miner. If you guys are curious, here's the giveaway details. I'll put it in chat. For that miner, if you do want to enter, that giveaway has 17 days left on it. 17 days left on that giveaway. If you guys want to enter, you absolutely can. Come over here. What is that? Get out of the way. Come over here and you can see there's a few different ways to enter the giveaway. What's up, POW? Welcome. You could do it through Twitter, following ASIC Jungle. They are the sponsor of that ASIC. They provide that ASIC to us entirely free for this event, this giveaway, which is crazy. Hello from South Korea. Welcome. What's up, Pi? You can also check them out on their website. You can follow them on Instagram, follow them on Telegram, follow them on their Reddit. You can retweet, and then you can follow me, join the Hobbyist Miner Discord, and you guys see this one here? Enter a secret code. A secret code gives you additional entries. I think it's 5, maybe it's 10 additional entries. I don't know. I'll have to check after the stream. But does anybody want a secret code? Does anybody in chat want one? Give you guys a minute. Let's see. Like, me, Dad, give me a secret code. I want one. Oh, my word. What code? What's this code business you speak of? That's right. No one wants a code. That's cool. All right, cool. I'll split it with you. That's right. You can mine it Monday through Friday. That's right. Second TL's like, I'll take one. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. All right, so I have 3 codes I'll put in chat tonight for you guys. You guys can enter. This will give you additional entries. There's 13 total secret codes. If you guys are interested, there's 13 total that are entirely available. But they can be used multiple times. Like when I drop the code in chat, everybody in chat can use it. Yeah, they chat new codes every day. Okay. There's one code that I know has not been used yet. 0 times that I'll be dropping tonight. So I'll put one of those in chat, which will be good. I win, you can have, I'll never use it. Yeah, there you go. That's right. You know what? But so I understand that some people as a home miner will win this ASIC, and I totally understand it. And they will, they can't run it, right? So you have 2 options that you can do with the miner. So you could take the miner, and I have 2 more codes to drop tonight in chat. You could take this miner and have it hosted, which is probably what I would do. But if you're not in really good financial standings, I personally would take the miner. And if you need to, I mean, I would sell it. Honestly, if you win it, I would take the miner and sell it. Honestly, I think that would be the smart thing to do, and an avenue to go. I don't know what they run for right now. Let's look here. I don't know what they sell for individually. Let me take a look here, see if I can find one. But that's what I would do. What would you guys do if you guys went ahead and won that What's Miner M30S Plus? What would you do with it? Like, what right now, if you won it today, what would you do with it? I'm gonna try to look this one up. Okay, where is it? Where's the S Plus? So it goes for around 3 grand, a little bit less, it looks like. Yeah. What's going on? What's up, Cookie? Welcome. I'd use the hell out of it. I'd run that thing to the ground. Hell yeah. Mine with it? Good for you. So it's second TL, you'd mine with it in your house, or would you have to host it? You'd run it. 25 around 2,500? All right, perfect. Swap for GPUs. There you go. Sounds good, Travelers Travels. Mine it like I stole it, right? Send it to Terra Hosting. There you go. Have them run it. Yep. Plug it in. Mine it until the bull run. Just got my K7 today. Holy shit. Nice, dude. Profitability. It is dropping, yeah. Well, I think the whole market's dropping right now today. So, like, that makes a lot more sense. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people would have to host it. I know also people that literally would get it and then would just hodl it. Like, you just hold it, even if you can't do it. What low power mode on it? Let me look that up again. I have it right here. To show you the specs on it. Yeah. Low power mode is 2,717 watts. And it does 87 tower hash. I would get a divorce if it was in the house. There you go. Well, you know what? Second TL, if you want it, you could always have me ship it to Terra Hosting. And then you could just have it hosted right there. You never even have to get it sent over to you to pay like any fees or any, whatever. I don't know how Australia works. Flux hash rate. There you go. There you go. Well, you guys do know that you could take this ASIC and you could mine it to unmineable. Did you know that? You could take this, mine it to unmineable, and get paid out in like Flux if you wanted to. You know what I mean? So like you could go over to unmineable, and if you went under Flux, now you don't get the parallel assets for it because you're converting, but you could mine Bitcoin to unmineable, and then look right here, SHA-256. I've done this with my S19J Pro with Algorand. It was insane. It was insane. Like, it was just rolling in, and then you could get paid out in directly Flux if you wanted to. So you have a lot of options that you could do if there was anything you wanted to stack on, which is really, really nice, which would be cool. I'm going to send you a mining shed and the ASIC. Where's the link for the drawing? For the giveaway, I'll put it right here in chat. I'll go ahead. I entered it right there. You guys should see it in just a second. The other thing I wanted to show you guys was the fancy t-shirt I have on. So if you guys look at the pinned comment here, check this out. Check this out. Okay, so here's the shirt. I'm going to stand up. I'm not old. I'm classic. And it has the Mustang GT on it, which is awesome. The GT 500. So I love this shirt. So this shirt, I wanted to show you guys where I got it from because they have some crypto stuff. And they actually have, let's see here. Let me get it. I have a whopping 39 entries. That a boy, that a boy. All right, so let me bring up their website. I'm going to show you guys because they sent me a few things. Plug it in, plug it in. That's right. Let me find it. Here we go. It's linked in chat there. Dude, I love these shirts. I love these shirts. I have a few of them. I bet you're younger than me. No, not that one. There we go. So on here, if you guys want to check it out, I put a link in chat to their website. If you guys want to check it out, you guys can see it right there in chat. It's the Genius one, Crypto Haven. I need a P at the end. There we go. There we go. Got to put that P there at the end. So, let me make sure that's right. Hang on. I'm having all types of issues here. Yes, perfect. So, they have a ton of crypto shirts, guys. So they actually sent me two. I want to open them up real quick. The GT 500, right? Love it. Oh yeah, you have a ZV1. All right, so they sent me a box. I haven't seen these shirts yet. They sent me other shirts. Check these out. There's also a discount code, guys, for 16% off if you guys want to get it. None of this goes back to me at all, honestly. All right, keep the trash in here. We got some goodies. All right, we got a sticker, Crypto Haven. I have a sticker bin, some business cards from Richard. Thank you, Richard. All right. I need that shirt. I know, it's so good. I gotta find it on here. Let me see. Is there, if I search for classic, there it is right there. There it is. $16.99, and you get 60% off on that. What's 60% off? $16.99 times 0.16. $2.71. There you go. 14 bucks. All right, let's see this shirt here real quick. I haven't seen these yet. Oh, here we swap over. Check it out. It says blockchain. Oh my God, bumping my mic. Oh, look at all the cryptos on there. That's cool. Check that out. There's some good ones on there. Very cool. What's the other one? There's a second shirt. Oh, yeah. It's a Ford, no thanks. Oh, it's an exception, brother. It's an exception, I promise. Being awesome since 1985. Check that out. That is cool. There's some good crypto ones on here. That I've seen previously. And then we're going to get into cleaning those cards. Where's the Flux at? Oh, I don't know. I didn't see Flux on the shirt. Mic abuse tonight? I know. Yo, I'm not that old, all right? Late 30s. Late 30s. Late 30s, you know? These are all their crypto shirts. There's the investor one. You guys have probably seen me wear this shirt 1,000 times. You guys have probably seen this shirt on me 1,000 times. Oh, I can't see the bottom of it. There it is right there. I love wearing this shirt. One of my favorite shirts. Crypto investor. Just like a normal investor, but way smarter. For 14 bucks. Like, what the hell? So anyways, guys, the link is in the pinned comment. If you guys do want to check it out, link is in the pinned comment. Thank you very much to them. Do appreciate it. There's like a dollar hooker on the dock spread all over. Oh, that's cool. All right. What else I want to go over with you guys tonight before we jumped in? I think that was everything. We're going to start working on the GPUs here in a minute. You could use another What's Miner. What's up, Gandalf? How are you, brother? How are you? Everybody wants another ASIC. Come on now. You know how that is. Yeah, guys, make sure you use the discount code. Doesn't give me anything. Just a discount completely for you guys, which is cool. All right. Can you guys hear the music okay, or is it too loud, too quiet? What do you got? I'm going to move some things around for working on the GPUs here in a minute. Safe travels there. The traveler's travels. Oh, you know what I wanted to look up real quick? Let's see if I look this up. I wanted to look up these GPUs, and I wanted to see if there's anything online regarding the pad size before we go measuring what we have here. So let's go to Google. Okay, so this is what we're working on tonight. We have 3 of these. Now, I'll explain a little bit more in a minute, but I want to see what we can find here, if there's anything online about these. Of course, Detroit Irish, of course. So this is the MSI Radeon RX570. I'm going off the sticker here. Armor. Thermal pad thickness. I want to see what we can find out there, and I'll explain more in a minute. Now, here's this one here, but this is for the Sapphire Pulse. I'm looking specifically for the MSIs. What's up, Patrick? How are you, man? Welcome. MSI Armor, 4 GB teardown. Okay, does this guy show us anything here? Let me mute the music. Because I want to see, like, what was the factory before these... Because these cards have had them replaced so many times.
So in today's video, I'm just going to be disassembling do see around screws on the back plate. Or on the
Does he have anything in here?
And then I'm also just
pad.
pulling off the thermal pad there.
I was trying to see if you had anything on the
So on this
size
particular one,
of
I've
it.
already replaced the thermal paste.
Hang on here. Hang on. Heat pad. What is this here that he's linking? Oh, not available. Dang it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I want to see here.
And I'm just doing a bit of an inspection on the thermal pad.
Look at the size of that. Okay.
These you can pretty much give.
That's
a
like
little bit
6
of touch-up
millimeter.
to. So what I'm using is some silicone spray on some tissue paper. And as you can see, you're able to clear up the thermal pad right there.
Oh, I don't think he does the pad replacement.
Also check
He's
out
cleaning the pads.
but I'm going to leave it for now. If you do have some thermal pads on hand, you might as well replace it on that.
Yeah, he's just doing paste here. Dang him. Dang him. Yeah, I know. It's terrible. Yeah. Thermal thickness. I'm trying to see if there's anything. Here we go. Here we go. What's this here? Just what replaced thermal pad? Go away. Anyone interested in that? Okay. Well, this guy's saying he replaced the thermal pads in a video and he's advertising his YouTube. So I will love to look at your YouTube, brother. If you tell me the sizes. Hang on. He gave an Amazon link. This is 1.5 millimeter. Does he give other ones? Oh, no. Yeah. Thermal pad, thermal paste. Subscribers reported that 1.5 millimeter thermal pads on the VRAM were too thick and they had thermal issues. They used 1 millimeter and the issue was resolved. Perhaps it depends on the revisions of the card since there are at least 2 revisions. I have revision 34. Jesus. What do we got here? Okay. Okay. Are thicker. I use cheap Chinese ones or so. So if you're getting worse temps, swap those 1.5 ones for 1 millimeter. Okay, so let's see this video real quick. Yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, I know, right? All right, let's see. Are you gonna... I love the music, brother. But, okay. Good job. Nice video. Little music. Now tell me the size. Look at it. Got the little Q-tip going. What's up, veteran miner? Good job. Good job. Come on, just I want the thickness. Oh, he's got something here. Hang on, I see it coming up. I see it coming up. All right, he's got 1.5 millimeter there and 1 millimeter there. He doesn't have that crazy thick pad though. Remember the last video? He had like a 6 millimeter pad. This one doesn't even have that on it. This guy's like drawing it out. See, some of you guys do this. You like draw it out, like you go like hardcore. All right. So he's doing 1 millimeter here. Okay. Oh, what? There's an ad. Come on. Ask ChatGPT. I wonder if that would work. Come on. Come on. Oh, now you're going to spin on me. See what it does. Okay, then he's doing 1.5. Okay. So he's doing 1.5 in the middle and 1 there. Okay. Because the odd thing is, so like you saw in the previous video. You guys saw in the previous, so I'll leave that tab up. Did you, let me pause it. You guys saw in the previous video where like there were, you might have saw it because it was small. But the guy had here. If you look at the stock teardowns.
In the back, it's the thermal paste on there.
It's got this massive block.
Pretty much give a little bit of a touch up.
But what is that covering?
With some silicone spray.
Like that's crazy. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind here. We'll keep it in mind. Now I want to show you guys. Okay, so I have this one. Okay, now this model I have tested on Caspa on my test bench back there, and it only got to 40C. So awesome, right? Cool. It's good. These two, on the exact same overclock settings on my test bench behind me, within the same few minutes, got up to 62C. Now, these two are my problematic ones because I don't want to put these in a rig out in my shed if they're 62 in here and it's only 70 some degrees ambient. These are definitely going to have an issue in the shed. This one, however, I don't see it having an issue. So some of my thoughts are, I'll show you guys in a minute. So this one, I don't know if you guys can see it from there. It's really hard to see right here. Right here. There's actually two. I'd done this in the past at some point. Two 3mm pads right here. Because of this block that they put in. It's the stupidest design. Why would you design your heatsink and then like stop it? It's like crazy. So it has, you see this? There's two 3mm pads right here to give you 6mm. With your wires, yeah, right? Yeah. So then I'm thinking about taking this card apart and even though this is the good one, take it apart and let's look at what pads I'm using on this so that we can look at it on the other ones. Now, there's this little number here, the revision number. I know you guys probably can't read it. So this one says 94V-0. And if I compare it to one of these, because the guy was talking about the revision numbers, it's the same one. JHM394V-0. And even the numbers under it are all the same too. There's two more numbers under it. Hang on. So, MicroStar model MSV341. Yep, all this. They're both the same. They're both identical. It looks like. So, what my thought is to take this one apart and see. Shoot, did I just swap these? I did. I swapped them. It's like, oh my god, don't swap them. So I'm gonna take apart the good one first and just see how, like, what are the pad thicknesses is what I'm thinking about. So let me get some stuff out of the way, so that we kind of know, like, okay, these pad thicknesses work versus this one does not, if that makes sense. So let's. Come on, really? Why we gotta have technical issues? Let's turn this back on. I tested this camera before the stream, I promise. Come on, turn on for me. Oh, it's not gonna turn on. I love you. Let's see here. Always something. Yeah, son of a tech, tomorrow. There we go. That's so stupid I had to do that. All right, let me get you guys another code. You guys want another code for the giveaway? Another code for the Bitcoin giveaway that we have. Go in our Bitcoin ASIC giveaway. I'll put it in chat. Coming up here. Copy. All right. So let's take this one apart. Let me get my music back on because it's way too quiet. So let's take this one apart, and then I want to see what the pad thicknesses are on this guy. Maybe we'll replace them when I'm in there. I mean, unless I rip them, I don't think I'll replace them because it's running good. That's right. I saw a crack. A crack? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, right? All right, let's see what we got here. You know what? Time out. Okay? I don't want to mess this up. What if this one is a bad one and I grab the wrong one? Why don't I put this one on Caspa? Like, let me put it on the test bench real quick behind me. All right, so it's on the test bench behind me. Let's check. It's on there now. We're gonna check in a minute. I know this one is 100% not a good one. I know this one is not a good one, so we'll take this one apart for now. Thanks for the extra codes, of course. We're gonna let that sit on there for a few minutes. I know this one's no good, so I'm gonna take this one apart at least for. God, dang, I'm a mess tonight. See, I can't take me out anywhere. You're welcome there, Crypto Pope. Welcome, welcome. All right. If you use Vetrominer cables, I heard you get better hash rate. So there's those two, and there's 2 screws right here. So that guy had 1 and then 1.5. Ooh, those fans are cranking behind me. You hear them? All right, let's take a look at this test bench here. There she is. We'll give her a minute to get up and running. I'm gonna. Those fans definitely need to be replaced at some point. They're like really loud. I'm gonna start to take this one apart. These pads are brutal. But I'll see what thickness they're at while we're waiting. See, here's that like really thick pad on the back. I replaced these at some point in the last year or something like that. All right, 128 mega hash, 39 temp right now. So we'll circle back to that in a minute and see what we get. So let's see what's on here. I'm gonna make a note, okay? I don't have my keyboard, so I can't make any notes. My keyboard's like off to the side. All right. I could rely on you guys too. All right. I got a notepad. So here we go. Bad. Okay. We got bad there. Bad card. All right. Let's see what this had here. They're probably going to go in an open airframe rig. Okay. Zero it out. All right, so let's take off one of these. One that looks in best shape. Okay, I gotta pop that off too. So in his video, that guy had 1 here. Yeah, I'm not squishing it too much. Yeah, there's 1. There's 1. So this one had 1. So I put that on there. Okay. Where's my trash can? Alright, so we'll peel these off here. Which is interesting because did the guy say something about going from 1.5 to 1 in that video? Morning from Australia! We got 2 people from Australia now. Look at that. Yeah. I'll clean that off in a minute. So then over here in the video was 1.5. This actually might be our issue. Yeah, this looks thinner. This one looks thinner than what those were, just at first glance. So maybe that's where the issue is. We're going to take a look at the good card too, because I don't mind repadding and pasting cards. This looks really like a much thinner. Maybe not. Maybe not. It's supposed to be 1.5, right? All right, so this is 1. Look at that. So this is 1 for the VRAM. Is 1. That might be our problem. This guy might just need to be 1.5, right? Let me get this cleaned off here. Gosh, that's so dirty. Next Hobbyist Miner t-shirt drop is April 1st. They go by the quarters. They go by the quarters. All right. So, put that over here. Let's take a look back at our good card. Here we go. Let's refresh. 43, hanging in there. We'll see if it goes up too much. But we can get everything cleaned off and work on this card while we're waiting on that, you know. And then before we do pads and paste, we'll put this aside. Now, there is this big one here, though. There is this big one here. My understanding was this was 6mm. Oh my gosh, this is so thick. Look at that. Now, what I did was I put two 3mm together. Look at that. Look at that. 6. That's crazy. Crazy. I remember when I ran into that and I was like, what do I do here? I don't have a 6mm. And I feel like a viewer at that point was like, dude, just do two 1mm or two 3mm. I was like, dang it. I didn't even think about that. I'm such a dumbass. All right, so taking this off. I don't know what pads these are that were on here originally, but we can at least, yeah, we can at least get this cleaned up in a better shape. Let me put here, and then 6mm. Write that on our paper. I feel like DJ Mines. He writes everything on paper and pen, you know. I just tried 𝐂𝐫𝐲𝐭 for one of the codes and it worked. Yep. 𝐂𝐫𝐲𝐭 is one of the codes. You're right. Yeah, if you don't have it. Alright, so let's get this cleaned up. That fan, can you guys hear the fan in the background? That fan definitely needs to be replaced. Holy moly. These GPUs are going to go on Caspa. I'm actually doing a video next week. We're going to do a video next week on these. I'm going to do a rig build with these GPUs. I've been working on these 570s for 3 weeks now, but I've only worked on them when I'm live. I haven't worked on them off stream. I've just been like, oh, I'll work on them when I'm live. And that's been fun, you know. It's kind of like a project with you guys. I've enjoyed it. So I'm going to do a video next week, and it's going to have working on building this rig. We're going to put it on Caspa. Kind of like what we do with our 580s. If you guys recall my 580 video. Yeah, guys, I'll drop another code here in about 15 minutes. Remind me about 15 minutes. I will drop the one code that has not been dropped yet in the giveaway. I'll drop that in about 15 minutes or so. So these 570s were actually donated to me. You're up to 64? Nice, Kevin. Damn. So, Kevin, there's 13 total codes. 13 total codes that are available. So you have to take whatever the entries are, like whatever the normal entries are. Yeah, you say Caspa's the future. So, like, I don't know much about the Caspa project. So I can't speak to that. But I can speak to profitability, right? And the fact that it uses low watts, which is awesome. We as GPU miners love that. You know, is it the next Ethereum because of the low watts? I don't know, maybe. You know, but for me, when I'm looking at these things, I'm like, all right, what is the project, like, what is it doing? I don't know anything of what Caspa's doing, if anything. I haven't heard, like, any major announcements from them, or, like, they got this project going on that's like earth-shattering. I haven't seen any of that. I don't know if you guys have. All the codes slowly get dropped on my Discord, on my Twitter, on 𝐂𝐫𝐲𝐭's Twitter, and then the ones from the original YouTube video. These will be pretty quick. They're not super dirty. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, great. You could say, you know, as much, the one thing I have done during the bear market that I never did during the bull market was actually look into what projects are doing, you know. So glad dude, I wish I watched Cinematech's video. I think it was back in August, talking about 𝐂𝐫𝐲. I didn't take it seriously at all. Wish I did. Wish I did. My first rig on 𝐂𝐫𝐲 was the 580 rig that you guys saw that I did the video on. So you've used 10 codes then, Kevin, huh? Oh, that's right. I did hear 𝐂𝐫𝐲 had some really fast transaction, which is really, that is nice. That is nice that it's native. All right, so this is nice and clean. Let's clean this guy here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out what the deal is. Definitely find out. So these are going to be like speed cleanings tonight because I want to get this nailed down. There's 3 of them. And they're not in bad shape either. Let's check on our card, our test card right now. 43 still. So it's pretty much plateaued at 43. It's been up for over 10 minutes. We'll let it run on there until this card is ready for pads and paste. Have I tried putty yet? I have not. I have not. All right. That's good there. This is good here. I'm going to put these aside. Gosh, I need more desk space. All right. So now let's clean this off. And then I want to take the good card off and see what the pads are on that. But I think we're going to be right with what we talked about with 1.5 for the VRAM and then 1 all the way around. I think that might be our golden number, but we'll have to test it. Lint free? Yes. Yes, 100%. Okay. So let's get this cleaned off. All right. Yeah. I am very bullish on Flux. Most of my rigs are on Flux. I only have 2 rigs on 𝐂𝐫𝐲 right now. I'm only at like 4 gigahash on 𝐂𝐫𝐲 with my 2 rigs. And then everything else is on Flux. All my other rigs are on Flux. What about you guys? Do you have any GPUs going right now? You're in PNW. Where's PNW? And it's 8 cents. That's great. That's great. All right. Oh man, there was quite a bit of pad on that still. A little messier than what I like. All right, let's do that again here. You have 13.5 on 𝐂𝐫𝐲. Wow, good for you. 55, Gordon Murray coming in with the big dick here. Oh my God, dude. Good for you. Nice. Nice. Good for you. Damn. Can I give you my wallet address? 8 5700s on Flux. Nice. Okay. So the fans, we're not going to do that now, but I am going to have to replace these fans at some point. These are beat. I got these cards used, and they were mine for years. I'm not going to go crazy here, but we definitely got to take this apart at a later date and get this cleaned up with fan replacements. I'll have to see if I go on the 𝐿Robert. The 𝐿Robert website is usually where I get all of my fans at, guys. I don't know about you guys, my fan replacements. That's where I get most of that. I'm just dragging along this alcohol white around the outside here. The card that's on there now, you can hear the bearings are shot on it. It's like making a high wisp noise. So that's definitely, I'll just replace all these fans. I'll just have to order them. I'll check that 𝐿Robert site and see. That one wasn't as bad. But yeah, under here, that heatsink area and the fans, that's where it really gets the dirtiest. Yep. I don't mind. I've decided I'm saving all my GPU maintenance for live streams. I know not everybody enjoys GPU maintenance on live streams. You more want like entertainment and stuff like that, and I get it. Or somebody like DJ Minds, you know, definitely super entertaining guy. But like, if I commit to doing GPU maintenance during live streams, then the nice thing is like it forces me to do GPU maintenance, you know, because like, as a content creator, it's hard to find the time to be like, I'm going to work on cleaning my GPUs. Especially when, like, this isn't my full-time gig. So, yeah. Yeah, these fans are... Okay. Yep. There's no sticker. See, some people think you can pull the sticker off of these, and then you... very rarely do you pull the sticker off, and there's a slot here that goes down into it. This is just a hard plastic. There's nothing for me to put oil down in there. Alright, so that's good. So we're going to come back to that one. So I think what I'm going to do is power down the good GPU, and let's check it. Let's check what we're at here. Alright, we're still at 43. So this was our good GPU. Now I'm going to put on this other one, which was another bad one. Let me put this one on the test bench to show you guys how it does. Plus, I can check the pads on this guy, which will be good. All right, that's on the test bench there. Oh, gotcha. What's up there, Tech Man? Yeah. I've never had good luck with the fan. What's it called? We got about 8 minutes till we drop the good secret code. So this was the good one. The bad one I just put on HiveOS. So we're gonna go ahead. We'll take this one apart. We're gonna take a look at what the measurements are, see what we get. Because this was the one that didn't have any issues. And I know you're like, oh my gosh, I hate to take it apart when it's working so well, but we want to know. We want to know. Oh, I hear this fan's going. All right, that's a bad one in there. We'll give it some time. Those fans sound like they're having a rough day too. All right. All right. So that's a good pad to take off there. All right, we got right down here on our piece of paper. We're writing it down. So we got good. Let's find out here. Let's find out. I don't want this one to rip too much because I want to get... All right, so this one should be 1. This one might be 1.5, boys. I think this is 1.5. You see that? 1.3? I mean, it would make sense it was 1.5. It was squished. Maybe I'm not cutting into it. Let me push a little harder. Yeah, that's gotta be. Yeah, that's gotta be. I can see marks there. It's gotta be a 1.5. Let's check a different pad. This one's like half coming off or falling apart on this side. Well, let's check. I think these are 1.5. Oh, this is like a cheap $10 one. Let's check. We got a few more here on the heatsink. Look at this big one right here. This one's perfect. Yeah, I think we're 1.5. No way. What is that? Are you kidding? Wait, what? Oh, what? What is that? What is that? I didn't know that was even a thing. I didn't even know that's like... Yeah, look at that. That's cool. Alright, I think we're on 1.5. Let's check what our VRAM is. I can't believe it. I'll take the rest of these off. I thought that was different. This is the good one, too. So, let's find out. But 1.5 is looking pretty damn good right now. This one's 6. We all know that. I don't even need to measure that. It's got some weight to it. This is the one where I thought maybe our issue was. This one, let's see. This one looks like 1. But this is our good GPU. Oh, but remember they said that on the VRAM you might have to go with 1 from a contact perspective? So this might be where our issue was. No, the other VRAM one was a 1 though. The bad card's VRAM was a 1. I'm looking at my notes. Let's see what we get here. Yeah. Yeah, see, so this one is a 1. Okay. Alright, so here's the difference between the old card, or the bad card, and the good card. The only difference between them is the VRAM here on the bad card was a 1. Or wait, I'm sorry. Around here, this was all 1.5 on the good card, and on both the good and the bad, it's 1 over here. I'm sorry, 6mm here, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, and 1. So we're gonna try to make that match on the bad cards. This is the good card, so we're just gonna clean this good card up. Huh. I mean, hey, if that's what's working, now let's check our bad card. So yeah, you guys can see here. This is one of the bad cards. We're at 61 degrees. Yes, that's correct, Gaming with Smokey Dan. That's what we need to do. But yeah, the bad card is already at 61 degrees. Versus this other one was at 43. So that's kind of our context here, so why we're doing this. Alright. So that's what we're going to follow. I think that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Let me power that down behind me here. So that's our game plan tonight. Let's see how we make out. So this one is a good one. So actually, yeah, let's just get this one back up and running. I think that's what we'll do. Just trying to decide. It's like, So we'll get it all cleaned up. And then we'll get it all redone. We'll get to do that 6mm pad. That'll be fun, right? Looking forward to that. Which will be good. Ow. Just stabbed myself. Okay. Oh, is it time? It's time. It's time. Yep. Yep. 30 13 GPUs all on Hive OS. Was on Flux doing 24-hour test on ETC with the new added 3070s. Then got back to Flux. Ah, smart move. There you go. There you go. All right. You like my troll? My troll secret card? I know you guys would. I know you would. Make sure you guys get it. Get it. Put it in there. As of now, no one has used it, which is, no one's used the code yet. Like, prior till tonight's stream, nobody had used the code yet. Like to give my cards a bath. Opinion on 𝐂𝐫𝐲𝐩𝐭𝐨? I've never minded it, to be honest with you. I haven't looked into it. What's this code for again? Never telling. I have two 580s at 67C. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, honestly, I let my cards run up to 75C. But these in the summer in my mining shed would get up to 85. So these definitely needed some TLC and help here. Because these are going to go back in my mining shed, maybe my garage. And I'm going to be building this weekend, I think, my 570 rig. Yep. They just run crazy hot. So that's why I'm like, yeah, we need to get these taken care of. Oh, yeah. I'd love to. I talked about this before. I'd love to someday get an ultrasonic cleaner. Oh, I'd obsess too much, though. I feel like I would. I feel like I really would. It's always good. These things are so bare on the back. There's like nothing to them. Like, nothing at all. No back plate, nothing. Yeah. 70 is a very conservative, guys. You have to remember, like, Hive OS puts it at 70 before. Like, I've actually gone into Hive OS and I changed my alert. I changed the alert as to when it turns to red from 70 to 75. Because, like, Hive OS is just being conservative. Like, all they're doing is covering their butt, you know? They hate to, like, let your GPUs go to a point where they, like, have an issue. So, because my cards are in a shed outside, I'm like, yeah, we'll let them get to 75. And they do fine. Not all of them. Most don't get ever to 75. Especially, like, my 6600s. Those things, like, never get there. Yeah. Alright. Let's finish getting things cleaned up here. And we'll do this next here. It'll be pretty quick because then we'll be able to repad and repaste everything real quick. These cards are super easy to work on, which is nice. Ah, gaming vids. That's really nice. That's really nice, dude. Good for you. Yeah, the US's issues are price gouging. I say it all the time. I talk about it all the time on Twitter. Price gouging is a huge problem in the United States. So, like, a good example in Pennsylvania, you have your supplier, or your you have two different types of pricing. On the right side of your bills, you have delivery, and that's pretty high, though. Oh, not pretty high, but it's higher. But then you also have the supply side, and they just allowed it a few years ago for you to shop the supply side. So, like, you're not locked in. A lot of states and stuff like that, you're locked in on, like, oh, this is it. You get one company. So instead, in Pennsylvania, you have two companies, your demand, or your delivery, and your supply. So in Pennsylvania, these suppliers used to be, before this whole electrical craziness, you know, going on, the suppliers used to be super low, crazy low prices. So it was great. Everybody was happy. Well, during this whole energy crisis, you want to call it, which is, it's BS is what it is. It doesn't cost them any more to make our electric. It's such crap. It's like, yeah, what did your labor go up? But by how much? 200, 300, 400%? Get the hell out of here. Don't get me started. Anyways, suppliers now are so high, it's ridiculous. They're like, well, this is what people are stuck with, so we're going to price gouge the hell out of it. It 100% is. Nobody has been able to tell me or show me why electric prices has gone through the roof. You can't, when it had to do with COVID and like people working and people needing to work. All right, I get it. Like, okay, you don't have people to work, whatever, so you need to increase it, fine. But what's the deal now, you know? Oh yeah, the 7-inch screens are really nice. Electric cars, man, yeah. That just means, electric car, it's just more demand. Like, electric cars, that's fine. But why is the price going up? That's my question, you know? It's just because of reliability, like, oh, well, everybody needs it, so we might as well put it through the roof. Now, this card's definitely dirtier than the last one. All right, as I said, we're not doing a crazy cleaning on these tonight. Yeah, I was helping my dad out with his electric bill, and his supply was 25 cents. Where'd that go? I'll have to find it later. And which is absolutely highway. Oh, here it is. It's highway robbery is what it is. Such BS. 25 cents just for your supply. And then it was like 9 cents for his delivery. It was like, holy shit. Like, what? So I was like, give me your electric bill. I'm going to take care of this and get it all figured out. I don't think cars are entirely to blame there. I don't think you could just sit by and go, electric cars are to blame. Yeah, I just don't, yeah. No, you gotta, how did I negotiate? I have a whole video on it. Gaming vids. I'll find it for you. I have an entire video dedicated to all of it. I don't want to sit here. It's literally like a 20-minute video. It has all the details. But in Pennsylvania, you can rate shop your suppliers. I'll have to find it after I'm done here, or after I'm done cleaning this card. We're just speed cleaning tonight. Yeah, I just, like, we all have our feelings as to, like, why the electric rates would have gone up, you know? I feel like, you know, I don't know. I just would love to know why. I want to know why. Like, what has caused it? No one can tell me. Like, what I should do is I should tweet at PPL and be like, that's who I have. Why have electric rates gone up over the last 2 years? Love to see what they say. You can't hold it to COVID anymore. You can't say, like, oh, it's because of COVID and supply chain. Yeah, water bills have gone up like crazy, too. I think utilities are just being jacked up. I really do think that's what it is. It's just like scamism all over the place. All right, so we're gonna repad this one here. This is the good one. Dude, they got a ton of thermal pad stuff all over here. Thermal paste, actually. Thermal padness everywhere. All right. Yep. All right. Ta-da! So we talked about 1.5 all the way around, except for here. This is going to be our 6 here. Should we do the 6 one first, I think? Maybe we'll do that first. Electric rates are high because they can charge. Yeah, well, you can't even say monopoly because like PPL is like supply, right? So like mine is a direct monopoly. You can rate shop it, but it's totally price gouging. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, water they charge. The water you use is funny. In the US at least, they charge you for the water coming into your home and how much you use, and then they charge you for the sewer, meaning the water going out. And you're putting that right back in. You're putting it right back into their system. It's like, wait, what? Like, You're charging me to use it and then to take it away. It's crazy. Yeah, correct. Yeah, and then do you want to know the biggest con when we're talking about electric rates? They want to tell you to go green, right? Go green, go green. Talk to your electric company and ask what it is for your pricing for renewable energy. If you're like a business, you're like, we need to be on renewable energy for the credits. The electric companies are like, the hell you do. You ask for the pricing. It is significantly higher to go with renewable energy. It is totally a con. It's like, wait, shouldn't that be less? Nope, nope. They charge you significantly more because they know there's demand for it when people need it. It's like, oh. It's all about that dollar. All right, so we need, these are 3mm. This might be big enough. We'll have to check here. Dude, this got some weight to it. All right, so that's going to cover one. I need 2 of those. Yep. Well, it was funny. I used to have my last house. I had a rain spout system, so my water would go from my gutters into a water retention tanks in the ground. So when they looked at it, my sewer was always higher because I was adding water back into the grid. So they were giving me a credit on it, which was really nice. Like, because I was adding rainwater into the system. So I was giving them more supply. Yeah, but they're charging you on both ends, K-Trim. They're charging you to use the clean water, and then they're like, okay, now we want to go ahead and charge you to clean up that water. It's like both sides of it, you know? No one can tell you why those rates have gone up. All right, so this is our first 3mm. Oh, dude, green energy, I've gotten pricing on it. It's significantly more. All right, so now, put this over here. I need to open up a new pack. These are GPU risers. Yeah. Yeah, they put a meter on there, Fluffy. Yeah, they want to put a meter on your well. You're like, wait, if anything, if you have a well, they should be crediting you because they should take what you've added to the grid and then minus the sewer out of it. And then they should only charge you the different, you know what I mean? Yeah, there was no plastic cover on that side. It was previously open. God, this one's like hard as hell to get open. Yeah, it's always the worst, right? It's just inflation. It's like, tell me why my electric costs went up. Inflation. That's not a reason, not a, yeah, right? But you know what I should say? I should be like, I'm Republican. I mean, I don't mind putting it out there. I should be like, well, Biden says there's no inflation. There's not inflation. Biden says there's no recession. So, you know, that means that, you know, this shouldn't exist. Is what it is, right? All right, so this is another 3mm, brand new one we're opening here. All right, and then we're all we need is, I'm just gonna use this as a template. There we go. Okay. All right, cool. So this is our second 3mm pad. Make sure you get that plastic off each side. Put it on here. My first pad is definitely wider, but it's not a big deal. That's 2 3mm pads. Holy cow. All right, put this back in here for a rainy day. Dude, did I see DeSantis is running? I saw a, did I see like the first ad campaign online on YouTube for DeSantis? I mean, there was rumors that he was running. I think he'll do very well, putting it all out there. Okay, so 6mm, and now we need to do 1.5 around here. We got our bin. This is our 1.5 bin. I have a whole bin dedicated. Oh, that one's like, that was goofy. Okay. Each thermal pad thickness gets their own bin. I thought I saw a campaign ad for it on YouTube. Maybe it was like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I thought I did. Maybe I'm wrong. This one's weird. Like, I hate to use that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Ah, okay. Maybe you're right, Detroit Irish. I'm not sure. Very cool. All right. We're getting there. We'll take that one off in a minute. There's that 1.5. And we got this little one right here. I don't think this is going to be big enough. It might work. It might work. It just looks really skinny. Like I might have to squish it down some, you know. All right. Yeah, it'll work. It covers it. As long as it covers the whole thing. That's all we want. I always like overdo pads, like how much, like the width. I'm always like, all right, give it extra just to be safe. I always do that. Yeah. All right. So in my household, it's always funny because in the last election, my wife voted Democrat. She's not big into politics at all. So she's very typical of, you know, hey, anybody but Trump. That was like that whole, you know, that was a huge movement. And, you know, okay, fine. You know, I'm not going to judge her. Whatever. Her and her best friend now, I was talking politics with them the other day, are like, are very much anybody but Biden. So it's like, all right, you know, you guys went that route. All right, we need one over here for our VRAM. You went that route, you know. Ah, that'd be interesting, mister. Have you looked at possibly getting a commercial property to run your rigs? No, not yet. If there's another, where's my bin? Here it is. If there's another, when there's another bull run, like I was lucky that I didn't get a commercial property like somebody like Son of a Tech did, just because of it. Like Son of a Tech was put in that situation where, you know, he got the warehouse, and then the bull run ended. You had the whole recession kick in, inflation kick in, like everything kicked in. It was just like the perfect storm, right? So like, I don't want to the term I'd use is like, don't over leverage yourself. That's a huge concern for me, is over leveraging. I'm lucky here. I like to get more ASICs, but there's only so like how many I can do. So I may end up sending ASICs as I grow and get more ASICs. I may end up getting them hosted. There's a lot of partners I have right now that do hosting. So I may have to. I hate to do it, but I may have to move my ASICs to a hosted setup as I grow more and more. But I think that's inevitable. I think I'll keep my GPU size the size they are right now with my shed. So like I could eventually just go to my shed being entirely GPU mining if I wanted to. Oh, this is a little thick, or a little big. So I could go GPU, but, and have maybe, you know, like one ASIC. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll really have to see. We'll have to see where we're at. Yeah, but I don't want to over leverage myself. So like, oh, thank you, PNW. See, the challenge is like, imagine, I thought about it in the last bull run. I was like, holy cow. I mean, it was my first cycle I had been through. and I learned so much, and I got lucky. I got very lucky with, because like I was new to this, you know, and everything, and I could have pulled the trigger on getting a commercial property and renting, but like I got super lucky that I didn't, because if I did, look what would have happened. Like, you know, you over leverage yourself. You still got to pay the bills, guys, on those properties and stuff. You know, you still have leases and stuff. You got to, you know, like, you got to do something, right? I may look into hosting. There's a place in Allentown that does it here. Is Endless. That's Maryland based, so that's fairly... Oh, I didn't know Endless was based in Maryland. I'll just have to hit them up. I covered the hole. I had to cut it out. Yep. Alright, so this one just needs paste and we're done. This is the good one. Look at that. So quick. Oh yeah, I'd buy any A6 now. I'd buy used. I wouldn't buy anything new. Yeah, yeah, it would be crazy. You know what I mean? Like, we're working on 570s right now. We just put all the pads on. This was the card that was running good, that we didn't have any issues with. So we copied the, we took this whole card apart, cleaned it, made a note of what the pad thicknesses and everything were. Now we're putting it back together. We'll put it on our test bench, make sure everything's still running good. Gonna move it over a little bit. And then we got 2 cards that were overheating that we're going to copy the pad thicknesses on. And those are the ones which is the big, like, ooh, can we get these running right? The cool temperature we saw on this card earlier was 43 degrees, even after about 15 minutes of mining. But the bad cards were up to 61 degrees. So we're hoping by... I don't think the cleaning is going to do anything, but I think that the proper pads are going to do the best. Hey, Doge Lord, welcome, man. Welcome, welcome. Got to catch up. Catch up, man. You will. You definitely will. Oh, you got your 3rd and 4th S19J Pro. Good for you. That's incredible. You're going to get them hosted. Very nice. Yeah, 200 amps. Yep. Dude, you guys are going... It sounds like a lot of people are going ASIC heavy, like pivoting. New to your channel and new to mining. Thank you for your education. Thank you very much, man. That was our first donation. I'm not going to lie. That's our first donation in quite some times. So I appreciate that donation. That will go towards paying... My electric bill every month, guys, is $1,000. So I appreciate that donation.
Thanks for the dono.
Thanks for the dono. All right. There we go. Come on. Go in the hole. There we go. Hello, hobbyists. What's up, Chess? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out. Hello from Brazil. What time is it in Brazil right now? Take a guess here. 5 a.m. Does YouTube take 50%? It does. It does. Yeah, 61 on our testing in our test bench. This was just on our test bench. Every bit helps. That's right, brother. Every bit helps. Yeah, 61 on our test bench. Now this one was 43. So, oh, it's 1 a.m.? Okay, so you're not 5 hours. Okay. Alright. Alright, so this one's good. We're going to put this back on our test bench. This one was our good one. We were using it as our template to find out what pad thicknesses we need it to. So let me go ahead and do that, okay?
Thanks for the dono.
Oh, $5 from Xavier. Mining video idea. VPN versus Starlink versus LTE versus fiber. That's a really good idea. I should keep that in mind. Did you ever do a video for Flux node on Zelcore? Me? Yeah, I have a whole video I did on the on that. So 61 is just in here when it's 70 degrees. When the GPU was in my mining shed, it got to 85. So that's why we're doing this, because we're prepping for warmer weather. This right here is another bad one. I'm going to put that aside. We're going to do... This was another one that was overheating. Well, that thing is taking off behind me. This one was... This was the first one we did that was overheating. So we're going to get this one prepped. That's the nice thing. We got it all prepped before, so now it's just all pads and stuff. So we got 6 millimeters right here. This one's a 6 millimeter. Is what we got everything measured and tested. Let's get a little drink here. A little drink in chat. Cheers, chat. Dink. All right. Waiting to see our card starts mining here. 1400 in the bull run, which that isn't bad once you're doing the bull run, right? Because you're making a lot more. I'm refreshing here. Yeah, thank you very much there. The $5 donation, Xavier. How many GPUs I can run using a 240 volt 15 amp? And I use a power strip. No, you never want to use power strip. Power strips are only made for 15 to 1800 watts. Let me look here. So what you can handle. So what you have to do. Here, I'll bring it up on screen. Cheers. All right. Let's refresh this. All right. Let's do. Okay, calculator. All right, calculator's up. Okay. So you have 240 volt or 15 amp. Hang on. So you have 15 amp. Times 240, right? That's 3600 watts, but then you have to times it by 80%. So you have a usable 2880 watts usable on that.
Thanks for the dono.
But you cannot use a power strip. You need to get a PDU, brother. Are you buying cards still? The prices are crazy low. I'm not buying any more 570s or 580s. I have 8 of the 580s, 8 of the 570s. Oh, I don't care about my lock screen, dude. This is nothing. What was I gonna say? I am looking at 3070s right now. I'm looking at adding 5 3070s. Is what I'm thinking. Which would be good. All right. So let's get back to. Okay, back to here. We're doing 3 millimeter twice to give us 6 millimeters. There's one. This will take care of our 6 millimeter. I think GPUs are probably the lowest they're going to go. I don't see GPUs going any lower. Am I going to test the 40 series? No. 40 series are terrible for mining. Now, I'd be curious on how they do on 𝐂𝐫 though. Because with 𝐂𝐫, you have super low power rates. So maybe, I don't know. Has anyone tested the 40 series on 𝐂𝐫? The cost is through the roof though. Let's get a poll going here. What's the best price anyone has gotten? The best price I got was 300. 300 for 3070s. 6 to 8 pin splitters. Get them from GPU risers, and I would not cheap out on your cables, brother. You cheap out on cables, you get fires. Do not cheap out on any cables. GPU risers for your splitters. Pay it. I gotta move that over a little bit. 405 for a 4070? That's insane. That's insane. I haven't seen that. I have not seen that at all. All the 40 series I've seen like crazy pricing. All right, that is our 6mm pad there. We now here are doing 1.5. All right. 1.5 and 1. Splitters are fine. You can absolutely use splitters, but not like splitters into splitters. And it all depends on your cards too, like how power intensive they are. Mr. Pink, you're looking for a bot, brother. A bot is what you're looking for. Oh, by the way, did I say thank you for that donation? Oh, he did about the 570s and the 470s. Yeah. Candide Brains, thank you very much for the donation. You guys are killing it tonight. You've been using SATA for risers for years straight and not a single problem. Get out of here, Joseph. Get out of here. You do not use SATA. What's wrong with you? You let them melt and have fires? Get out of here. You're probably using super low voltage. You're going to take somebody like a 3080 and use SATA. Ugh. You're crazy. See, the thing is like if you're using super low voltage, maybe you can get by with it. But yeah. All right, 1.5. We're up. We're up. Okay. I gotta say, the 4K camera does a good job. Which one? This one here? You talking about these cameras? Is that what you're talking about? They're both the same camera. They're both the Samsung's DV1. It was 470s. Okay, it's a little bit different. Yep. You get, yeah, the hard part is like, you can't make people a recommendation to use SATA, and then they go melting things, you know? Because they're like, oh, Hobbyist said I could use SATA, and then they go use SATA, and then it melts with the 3080. Oh, thank you. Yeah. The second camera worked out well. All right. This one's a little bit off. That's a pain. I lose a little bit of that thermal pad. Gotta blame hobbyists for everything. That's right. That content creator said I could use SATA. Oh, they're good. They're going to get squished down anyway. They're going to get squished down anyway, you know? All right. Now we're at 1 over here. All right, so I have a concern. You guys ready for this concern? I'm gonna wait here. So here's my concern, chat. Okay? So, here's my concern. We did 3mm here. We measured from our good card, right? That's the card on the test bench. We measured 1.5 here, 1.5 here, and 1.5 here. On the test bench, we then measured here. And we measured 1 millimeter. Okay? And this was off of the good card. The good card was running at 43C, right? That's what we saw. Look at the good card. Our good card is now at 55C. Now 56C. So, I would like to get your recommendations. This was the good card. It's now up to 56C. It was at 43 before we started messing with it tonight. Do we go with 1.5 over here and test it? Then we have one that has 1 and a card that has 1.5. And then we test it. So I want your recommendations. Do we do 1.5 over here on one of our bad cards, the cards that were overheating, to see if that solves our issue? Because the bad card originally was 1, 1, 1, and 1. We've moved to 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, and 1. At the end of the day, shimming versus repadding with better quality stuff. Yeah, works better. 1.5 all the way. All right, we're going to do 1.5 over here, and then we have 2 tests, right? We have one with a 1 and one with a 1.5. Okay, cool. You know what? I'm going to chat with you guys, and we figure it out. This is why I enjoy these. Not everybody likes these types of streams, but I enjoy them. I need to open another pack. By the way, all of the tools that I'm using tonight, cleaning, the pads, the paste, everything is in the description of this video. If you're like, oh, I like that toolkit, or I like this guy, it's all in the video description down below if you want to pick it up. They are Amazon affiliate links though, so it does give me a little commission on the side. Doesn't cost you any more. This stuff fuels me. I enjoy it. It's not for everybody. But this is why I enjoy doing the live streams. Because everybody else does their live streams. And like Chump Change. He has like the community type of stuff. He has the different people on the show like to talk, which is awesome. DJ does like the very comical, very entertaining. You know. Do I have a Telegram channel? I don't. I have a Discord server. It's actually pretty big. Our Discord server is almost at 7,000. I think we're almost. Let me look here. What is our current count on our Discord server? It's gotten up there. And our Discord server is cool, guys, because it has a million different sub-channels in it. No matter what you're interested in, you can find your niche. Our Discord has 7,368 members. That's baller. Yeah. All right. $1.5 all the way. If it's not free, it's for me. There you go. How's the temps on that GPU? You finished? It's at 56 right now. Let's see. Let me refresh it. We were just talking about that. 56. It's holding at 56. So it originally was 43. We're now up to 56. So what we did was, if you guys are just coming back, what we did was we took a bad, this was a card that was overheating, and instead of matching the good card now, we did 1.5 all the way around. We'll see what happens. Yeah, come on Discord, hang out. We got a pretty, the Hobbyist Miner Discord is pretty damn active, I feel like. There's a lot of really good channels. To give you guys an idea on some of the channels based off of where your interests are, I'm just going to run through them real quick. You ready? General, video suggestions, mining wallpapers, rig picks, overclock settings to share, community content, GPU chat, ASIC chat, CPU mining, solo mining, mining nodes, hardware corner, Windows mining, nice hash, Linux mining, helium mining, hard drive farming, grow tents, network help, mining shed, cooling discussion, Hive OS mining, electrical discussion, buying guidance, mining rig problems, overclock problems, broken GPU help. Those are all the channels we have. ASIC chat. The ASIC chat has become very popular during the bear market. All right. 1.5. We need to cut out a little bit right here. Yep, we have a whole channel for ASIC conversations. The ASIC chat has been, yeah, popping. Yeah, stop on in. I don't. What is LT chat or PFC's chat? Oh, I get you. I get you, military guy. Got it. Got it. Now I get you. I got you. I got you. I'm like, what is he talking about? Yeah. Download it. Stop in. We're active all the time in Discord, guys. All the time. All right. So our number to beat on this GPU is 61C. 61C is the number to beat. And then after we beat 61C on this GPU, the number to beat is 56. Because that's what our other card's doing that has the 1mm pad on the VRAM versus this one, which has 1.5. So that's what we're going to find out about here. Are the Caspa overclocks on the 57 fine-tuned or just random? They're more, I shouldn't say random, but they're not terrible. They're not amazing. I use the same ones for my 580s. Very close and very similar. A little bit different, actually, now that I think about it. We could definitely try some new ones, though, now that... You know what? Let's do this. Let me get this back together first, and then I'm going to try some different overclock settings and see what we get. Because there might be some... But, you know, we'll test it. We'll test it. I was going to say there might be something to it, but it's good to benchmark this, because what happens if I put these on Ravencoin sometime, you know? Not to say I plan to, but it's nice to have the ability to pivot. That's the benefit of GPU mining, right? Pros and cons. All right, so let me get this back together real quick, and then I want to look at something with you guys. Hurry up! I'm trying! I'm trying! Alright, this one's next on the test bench. I'm going to put it over here. Alright, so here's what I wanted to look at. Okay? We're just all over the place tonight. Having a good time, though. What's up, Ryan Smith? Okay, so... Yeah, so here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. See, this one's at 30. Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot. Okay. These overclock settings are like for 580s, but that's what we've been using for testing. They're not ideal. They're not, I mean, I just grabbed them for testing. We're good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. Okay. This one's at 56C, right? Let's take this. We're going to wipe our overclock settings. And now we're just going to grab one from HiveOS, one of the presets. I don't recommend this all the time, but just for our testing. Caspa 570. This one has 135 cardinality, so not bad. Here's what I hate, by the way, HiveOS, about their cardinalities. Like, it needs to say over here memory type. Memory type is critical with overclock settings. All right, we're going to apply it. So all we have is 1104 and 2000. And then I'm going to do this. We'll put this, I'm going to put this right above it. We're going to see what we get. We're going to see what we get. See what happens. While I clean some stuff up. We still have one more card to work on. And then we have to test that one too. One more card to clean up entirely. So we still got work to do tonight. But we'll test it. Yeah, those are good. Those are good to start with, but you definitely want to fine tune. Definitely want to fine tune. If you guys didn't, there were 3 codes dropped tonight for the Bitcoin ASIC giveaway. We're giving away an entire ASIC. And I'll put one of those back in chat here. Just in case you're coming late. All right, let's see here. Oh my gosh, look at the temps on this guy. Going through the roof. 67. 67 degrees. Oh, because the watts are through the roof. 68 degrees. Oh my word. Yeah. What were our other watts? 98. These are 120. Definitely more. Now, let me see if I... It's that memory is what that is. It's that memory state. Let me do this. I'm going to try something. All right, we did one for the DPM and one for the memory DPM. See if that changes anything. $70 degrees. Yeah, those are bad overclocks right there, people. I want to see if it drops it at all with the DPMs. I don't think it's doing anything. Let's restart the miner real quick just to test. What other overclocks were there in here? It's so interesting. Yeah, Team Red Miner, Toasty. That's right. The 00 doesn't work for the 570s. I think you're thinking of the 5700s and the 6000 series. Let me do this too. This is a weird thing that I saw Kiwi do, 60 in the power limit. The Discord channel, it's in the it's down below. I'll put a link in chat though. It's down below if anyone else needs it, like in the video description. But I'll put a link right here for you. So my keyboard's like way over here. My Noctua fans are doing great. They're right here. I'll show you. This is my Noctua. Right here. This is my my Noctua L3. I actually have Noctua fans behind me. I'm going to put in my power supplies. Yeah, Noctua fans are doing great, brother. All right, let's go back here. Yeah, that'll never happen. That'll never happen. Okay, so this is interesting. Our mega hash has gone down. We're down to 107 mega hash. Our temps are still at 71, so that really hasn't done anything. So these overclock settings are complete garbage. So the ones I had in there before were definitely better. Let's see what other people are recommending first. We'll try one more before we get those GPU, but get that other GPU in there. I don't see this being much better. I mean, it has a Ford, the Cardano. This one has a lower memory, and that might be the way to go. Oh, this has a DPM of 5. That's interesting. Okay. Let's go with this one. I want to test this one out. Oh, at 101, it went down. It went down right before we changed it. 101 watts, 121. What were we at? 98 at 32. Okay. So our settings were still better than what we had before. But let's see what this one. And we had 915 on the core and 1200 on the memory. These settings are so high. Would I buy the E9? I see. I wouldn't spend $1,300. That's why. Never say never. I don't have any Bitmain codes. I don't know. Yeah, the memory I think is our problem child here. But my settings before 915 at 1200 were pretty damn good. And that got us down to 98 watts, you know? All right, let's see here. Yeah, these are still, it's too high. These are too high. These overclock settings. These people are drunk. No one's running in here any low. None of these are low. This one's 1750. That's better. But still. Let me try this one. I still think these are going to be too high. We'll try this one and then we're done. We're done. We're going to swap the cards in. Get the cards going. That's not bad. I don't want to lose too much hash rate though. Well, I'll try that in a minute though. I'll try that in a minute. That 1000 core and 850 memory. We'll try that in a minute. Let's see what we do here. We also have to give the card a minute to cool off too. Like when we change that to see what happens. Which is nice. Change it up. Yeah, I want to swap in the card that did really bad. You don't have... Yeah, oh, down here. Yeah, you can check that if you want to. Please hold. That's true. It wasn't checked. That's very true. Do some testing here. Now I'm like, ooh, overclock mode. No love for the 00. No love for the 00. 00 doesn't do anything on these, on the 570s or 580s. We tested it last week. That's the only reason why I say that. We tested it last week's live stream. 00 and the echo command doesn't do anything for these. All right, so this is still at 7, but we'll give it some time. Still 119. Yeah, still up there. Yeah, let's try the, we'll try the 1000 and the 850, and then we're going to swap GPUs. Promise. I want to do this. Let's try that. Let's try it. Let's try it. They're BIOS modded. Yeah. You're talking about with the one-click BIOS mod? Because of the AMD? The fan speed is, I mean, we could that's right, they hit it down here. The fan speed, I mean, we could force it to 100 to be safe. Kevin, what are you doing, Kevin? What are you doing? You have the 580s. Dude, your 580s are way too high. Dude, you're running your 580s at 217? 150 watts each? Okay, your 580s are not good overclock settings. These 580s are at around 148 to 137 at 71 watts. Kevin shot a screenshot in chat. His 580s are at 217 mega hash, but at 134 and 151 watts. My 580s are at 148 to 137 at only 71 watts. Kevin, you're killing me, brother. Yours are garbage. Yours are... No. Those are not good settings. All right. All right, so we're down to 61. You're getting 2 times the mega hash? No, you're not. You're getting 217. I'm looking at your screenshot. 217 mega hash for 151. So this is 61. That's good. That's good. 109 watts is still a little high because we were at 98 watts before. What are you talking about? You're getting 151 watts. I can show it on screen if you want. Alright, so this was Kevin's overclock settings for those interested. So Kevin has a 580 and a 580. 217 mega hash, but at 151 watts and 134 watts. You have no overclock settings. Like in there. You have zeros in there. So 217 at 151 and 134. What am I missing? Yeah, 150 and 134. Correct. We're down below 100 watts. Just trying to figure out what we're looking at. Now, this is for here. If I go to my 580s, $71 watts. I'm only using 142 watts for 2 GPUs. Just trying to understand. Yep. Okay. So let me go back here. Am I missing something? At 132 mega hash, yeah. You're talking about for the 570s. 580s and 570s are different, brother. They'll definitely be different. 580s are 8 gig, 570s are 4 gig. Okay. So, this isn't bad. These settings aren't bad. Look, the temps have come down. Well, this is where we were, yeah. So, like, our temps are a little high. So, our original settings here, I think, are good. We're just doing it for our testing at 100% because we can keep it consistent. We're just keeping our fans at 100% for consistency. That's all. So that it's something we can control. That's all. So I think... What were we at here? Let's set this back. 915, 1200. That's interesting. If we can lower the memory down, we might even get better. What if I did 915 here? Gonna try this. 915, 850. I wonder if this will get us even lower than 98 watts. Alright, so I did 915 and 850. I want to see here. $95 watts. Woo! 94 watts. Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go. Our temps are coming down. Yeah, I'll have to see on the VDD. See what happens. All right, we're at 95 watts. So we've come down a few watts. But we might have to change the pads on the VRAM on this card to, what do we say, 1.5. We might have to change it on this card. We're going to have to see. Because we may find this other one does much better cooling-wise. Have a good one, Second TL. Have a good one, man, with work. See, you could set the core. We'll start at 900 and work our way down. But at least we found some decent overclock. Like, 900 is high, I know. But I don't want to go 815 and then, like, the card crash. I always start at 900 and then you just work your way down. Okay, that brought our watts down a little bit to 90, which is good. So it's going to bring our temps down. Yeah, you can take your VDD and you just go down. I go down about 25 at a time, and then when it crashes, I go up by 5s. Might have some good overclock settings for our 570s here, boys. I don't want this number to go below 130. Yeah, we'll get there. Just tap it in, tap it in. We'll go 850 now. Team Red Miner. And I'm not dual mining Zill. Alright, we're down to 80 watts. Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go. Oh, man, we're doing well. We're doing good. Tap it in. I didn't buy it fully electric, but I do have one coming from a sponsor. It's a 570, brother. It's a 570. I got like 8 of these. I might as well repurpose them, right? The 1660s are nice. All right, we're down to 80 here. Now we can see, can we go lower? So now we're going to go... I think 825 will crash it, but we'll try it. That's going to be low. We'll see. We'll see. This didn't change anything. It's still at 80 watts. 75 watts. There we go. The 470s will be similar, yes. The 470s will be similar, Joseph. Alright, we dropped a tiny bit on our mega hash. I think we're going to lose our hash rate when we drop down that memory. I think we'll test it, but I think we're going to drop it. Let's try 815. That's getting there now. See what we get. I hear the fans like spin down, spin up. Oh, there you go, Titan. There you go. Way to go, brother. Way to go. 74. Okay, that took us down. Yeah, it is Hynix. It is Hynix. No Radiant mining. Even though Radiant's been popping recently. I don't like to chase the profitability. Especially during the bear market. Alright, 74. We're looking good. Alright, let's see here. I think taking the core down a little bit might do well. We'll take the 800 though on our memory. I am on Caspa, yes. Yep. I have my 580s are on Caspa and my 6600s. It still says 74. We'll give it a minute. Needs a minute to update. Once we get these tied in, then we can swap out these cards. You guys got me on this overclock chase now. Oh, you've been mining it for 3 months? Good for you. Does memory tweak even work for this? 73? I think 73 is the lowest we've gotten. We'll give it a minute. Let's give it a minute on this one. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we're still above that 130 mark, which is great. We've cut a lot down. Yep. We'll bring her down a little bit at a time. We'll do 810 next. That's looking solid. Yeah. I mean, I have a kilowatt meter over here. This entire bench right now behind me. So I'll give it a minute. I can tell you exactly what we're using at the wall. Yep. I'll be able to tell you. I have a meter on the test bench. 72! So right now, we're using 107. But then I need to minus out. We're using 107. Minus 20 watts for the rig that it's using. So it's actually 87 watts at the wall. You just use that as a point of reference, that's all. 72, she's coming down a little bit at a time. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't sell my 580s because I put them on Caspa. Now, let's see if I drop this to 900. I wonder if that takes a dive. Yep. $71. That dropped it. We're still at 132. Doing good and getting these settings dialed in. Will you be able to do a SEB spreadsheet with the final settings that we can refer back to later on? Maybe. I will be having a video on this. I'm actually doing a full rig build on next week on my 570, so I'll have all that in there. Oh, you put your 580s on DNX? Nice. Okay, so there it is right there. You see how it dropped down the mega hash? Okay, so we need that up. Yeah. Yep. So we'll keep that there. Let's bring this down to 805. Joseph's like, I want the rest of those 470s now. All right. Yeah, Joseph, I'll be around, man. Hit me up. Yeah, yeah, I'm actually going to build 2 570 rigs, each that have 4 GPUs on them, because I want to do some testing with 2 separate rigs. All right, we need this to come back up. I did lower down the VDD, but this should come back up to 131, 132. Come on, get up there. Get. Unless this VDD was that cusp of 105 versus the 110. Or, I'm sorry, 805 versus the 810. $806, 812. Interesting. There we go. There we go. We're back up. We're at 71. That's good. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. 800. 800. We going down, baby. You're like, I got 6 570s for sale. Come get them, right? All right. We're just about there. Just about there. I can feel it. I can feel it. Check my phone real quick. Make sure I'm not missing anything important. Nope. Nothing crazy. Okay. Let's refresh. Can we get below 70? Oh, we're at 70 watts. Yes. The VDD, I can't believe it's still stable at 800. Have a go on the tank. Have a go on, man. All right, let's see what we get here. Ooh, dropped a little bit. Dropped a little bit. Let's give it a few minutes on this one. Let's give it a few minutes. While we wait, we have our last card right here. This is our last card where we wait. I'm going to start unscrewing it. We'll check back on this in a minute. Yeah, I think it would. Secure crack. Why do you ask? That's an interesting question, though. I would think so. Are you in an area that has them a lot? Like, you know. I mean, they're pretty robust. Those power supplies are pretty beefy. This one, we're not going to know what pads to put on until we nail this down. Now, ooh, our temps are down to 43, boys and girls. 43. Or 46, I'm sorry, 46. 46, not 43. All right, 132. We're at 70 watts. Woo! We're breaking below the 800. We're about to go where no man has gone before. $7.95. $7.95. Thanks, Candid. You have a good night. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate your help with those overclock settings. Well done. Did I miss one? Nope, this one's just extra stuck. There we go. I was like, why was that so difficult? Taking it down a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. Yeah, there is. Correct. Correct. Yeah, there's no on-off switch on those. Correct. They're really meant to be running all the time. Like, they're meant to be on all the time. Oh, I don't need to do that. Oh, this one's like brittle. Let's check to see how we're doing here. 70 watts. Haven't come down yet. Oh. Okay. Back to work. Back to work. Oh, yeah. There we go. It's like scraping it off with a knife. Holy cow. Alright, let's get this cleaned up. It's 12:15. We can act goofy. Alright. Another refresh here. We're at 790. 69 watts! We're going to let it run here for a minute. Because I want to see if we drop if the hash rate rebounds back up to 132. We'll see if it rebounds here. Because it seems to pivot in between the two. So we'll see. Are any of the codes that have not been given out yet? I have 11 of that. We gave out 3 tonight. The one I gave out had never been given out before. The hobbyist fanboy one. Time to squirt and wipe. That's right. Let's see. Refresh. 132. We're at 69 watts. Hell yeah. Let's take this down a little bit. 780. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's see what we get. All right. This pace looks a little older, maybe. We'll see. We'll see here. This has been a fun live stream. Well, thank you. Appreciate that, Joseph. At 45 now. What were we before? What were we before? We were close. We were 46. That's right. 67! 67! Burr, 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 burr. 67 watts. Holding strong. All right, we're going to give this one a few minutes. As we get down on that VDD, I'm getting very questionable. That is awesome. Incredible. Incredible. We really got to know what the other card does now. We really got to see what the other card does. Because now the VDD, what are we going to get? Which one's going to run cooler? Same make, same model, everything like that. Same revision of the card, same memory type. We're really going to have to test that and see what we get. Yeah, I saw that. We got up a little bit of hash rate there. That could just be a fluke, though, you know? Could just be a fluke. 132, 67. All right, we're going down, boys. 775. Oh, that went me. Here we go. All right. See what happens. Going down. How low can we go? All right. That one's nice and peachy keen. We're at 45C right now. 44. We're going down. Look at this. Look at this. 65 watts. We went from 98 watts to 65 watts. Mind is blown right now. Going strong at 775 watts. Or I'm sorry, 775 VDD. 770. Going to 770. We going down, boys. We going down. Alright, let's get this cleaned up. Watch me put the other GPU on there. It does nowhere, like does nothing at all. Does terrible. Dang it. Knocking over stuff. This is getting crazy with our how much our watts are dropping. Like, this is nuts. 66 watts. We were at 65 before. Would you go up in watts? We'll have to give it a minute. We'll get. Maybe we did. We were at 65. We'll give it a minute. We'll give it a minute. See what happens. Maybe it needs a minute. Hello, can you go? That's right. Hey, let's find out, right? I don't think anybody has any videos out there right now with like 𝐂𝐫 hash rates for 570s or overclock settings. So, you know, we'll get on it. I think we're going to do our 𝐂𝐫 rig build video on Wednesday. Because I got Noctua fans for my power supplies for my ASICs. For the power supplies. And I want to do a video swapping that out to see how many decibels it drops. I think, because I want to get those quieter. Nail biting, see how low we can go. All right, let's see here. All right, 65 watts at 770. Take her down. 765. Come on down. All right, let's finish getting this cleaned up. So we can get it all ready for pads. This is just like a grill brush. I have this down below if you guys want something similar. I brush everything off, brush off the heat sink. Does great for the heat sink. Do a live build for the 𝐂𝐫? No, I need to do the videos because videos do significantly better than live streams do. And for monetization as well. Gotta pay those bills, brother. Alright, let's wipe off the card. This one, 65. 64. Ooh. Should have watched Power Minds do his 11 card rig of 500, 400 AMDs. Oh, yeah? You got a link to it? I'll check it out. Need more 2060 videos? Not enough info on decent overclocks for algos? Yeah, the issue is like I have a few 2060s now. They're all in flux though. 𝐂𝐫 gonna explode? I'd like to know what more projects 𝐂𝐫 is involved with. Because this could just be a pump and gone, you know? When they have projects, then at least there's something going on with it. Let's refresh here. 65 watts, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take her down. 760. Yeah. Send it to me. I like watch putting that stuff on in the background. We're just cleaning. I'm just cleaning the fans right now. These around the fans. These fans I am gonna replace as kind of my goal. I need to get them on order. I need to see if Robert has them. I'll check after this here. All right, so we got to clean this off. One last piece. One last piece. The pads were really thick on here. Like it was a lot to get this off. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's, what was the pools too? Was it F2 pool that listed 𝐂𝐫𝐲? 64 watts, 131. This entire mouse pad is like covered in thermal pads now. All right, that's clean. We're good. We're good. All right. We're at 760. Let's swap over. 132. We haven't budged yet from 64 watts. We might need a bigger jump. It's not dropping from that 64. We were at least getting some progressive movements there. We're kind of stalled out on watt going down, you know? I wonder if you have to make bigger moves on like memory and core to get it to drop even more here. We're going to go bigger. 740. Big leap. Ah! Clean this up while we're waiting here. Hey, if 𝐂𝐫𝐲 is going to break out and stay there and add some profitability, has some price discovery with it, add a little sustainability into the GPU mining scene, who am I to complain? I'll take it, right? I'm cleaning here. 60 watts! 60 watts! We just took a huge jump. Huge jump. 4 watts there. 60 watts, people. 60 watts. Yeah, I'll take a look at it after the stream. Thank you very much. Thank you. Woo! $43. We are back to those temps. This is unreal. 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 Can't believe it. Can't believe we're down this low. All right, here we go. We're going down. 720. Woo! Woo! See what happens. All right. Woo! Pulling this thing apart. I can at least put pads on the spots that I know. So I'm going to put pads on those now. Of the spots that I know, like the padding's going to stay the same. What the hell? Oh, there it is. Like, where did the pad go? There it is. Yeah, I can check the wall. 94. 84, 74. Yeah, so 74 watts at the wall. Yeah. 57 watts, people. 57 watts. 57 watts. We'll do a wall check when we're all done. 57 watts. When we're all done, we'll check it. Well, I'm gonna remove the GPU and power up the rig to give us the exact calculation. That'll give us the exact calculation. I know. I'm gonna need more, right? Yeah. Yep. 57 watts, 132. All right. 710. All right, let's get this cut while we wait. Why is this weird again? Oh, here we go. That's why. All right. 56 watts. But look, we're down to 131. Getting risky business here, boys. Risky business. 55 watts. Swap over. $55 watts. That's insane. See if that recovers down to 41. There it is. It's recovering. 131.6. All right. Woo! I wonder if this is where we see the drop off in hash rate. 131. 710. We're going down. We're going down. Don't mind me. Just going down. All right. We now need 1.5 to go around. Ah. I might have to go through mine after seeing this. There you go. See? Little inspiration there. Just a little bit at a time. Right? I know. What's up, Gordon? 54 watts. Ooh, we're down to 137. We're really seeing the drop off now after we dropped below 740, I think it was. That's when we really saw the drop off of hash rate. Granted, we're talking about like 1, you know what I mean? Like really low, but still. All right, this is 1.5s. See if it recovers here. We're at 131.6, so it's bouncing a little bit. We're 54 watts. I think we found our happy median. But it's also like, how low can you go? You know? Letting it run for a second. 131.3. I've been mining Caspa since the ETH merge, and I've accumulated 90K so far. Congratulations, dude. So for you, if it moves a decimal point, it's a big deal, huh? That's awesome. That is awesome. Good for you. Because that would be crazy, right? That would be crazy. All right. Here we go. Got to do up here. All right, 131.6. We're still looking good, guys. We're still looking good. Let's bring her down. We're hitting 600. 690. 690. Oh, I know. 2 point some. That's crazy. Yep. No, you're right. You're right, Crypto Pope. Absolutely. This is also one of those reasons why, like, I have these 570s, and I'm like, all right, I just, like, let's just get them mining, you know? I took them offline a while ago. Retired them, and then Caspa's been pumping, so I'm like, you know, I'm like, all right, let's see what happens. Okay, yeah. All right, refresh it. 690. Oh, we're at the 130.6. We're at 53 watts. Let's see what happens. We'll see if it recovers. All right, I got that done. I can put paste on here. Let's get that paste done. There we go. All right. Paste is done. Now we're going to wait over here. We're either going to go with a 1 or 1.5. I think you're able to get this low since your core and memory are low. Yeah. Could be. It could be. You could be absolutely right. All right, so we're either going to need a 1.5 or a 1. We got both those pads here ready to go. Put those there. Oh, yeah. Got to put this here. Let's put this aside for now. I'm not minding any Nexa at all. I'd actually never mind it. Pretty bullish on Flux. 52 watts, people. Let's take her down. Let's take her down. 680. Woo! Show me the money. Right? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I don't chase profitability too much. I have the 580 rig on Caspa that I put on maybe 2 weeks ago. And then I did the 6600s I did a few days ago. Time for coffee. What's up, the Pirates? We're going overclock crazy here. 71. Okay, 71 watts. We're at 130.3. Lux, yeah. All right. I think we might have hit that limit. I might take it up a tiny bit. Let's see what happens. I'll keep that here just in case. It's sitting at 130.3. Just woke up. When I checked a few weeks ago, the FPGA was $900 and it was only making $1 a day. Not worth it then. Yeah, well now the pump's going on. So now you're like, all right, we're at 131.2. All right. We have possibility. Let's bring her down. Bring her down. 670. All right, guys, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick because I really have to pee. Let's pause our music. And I'm going to do a quick ad on the t-shirt site while I go pee. I'll be right back. Over the last 12 months, I've been working with a handful of designers on a special project. And I'm excited to announce that that project is now live. Let me introduce you to a new apparel web store, hobbyistminers.store. Hardware merch for enthusiasts just like you and I. Working with a few designers, we decided to launch the store with 17 unique NVIDIA Founders Edition graphics card designs. These designs are all custom made, unique, and one of a kind. What's your favorite Founders Edition? Was it the GTX 1080 Ti? Or maybe the RTX 2080? We can't forget about the RTX 3060 Ti, or how about everyone's favorite, the RTX 3070. So what's different about hobbyistminers.store? Well, every 3 months, these designs will be decommissioned and gone forever, making them a limited time run. But no fear, every 3 months, brand new designs will be released of your favorite graphics cards. To give you an idea, hobbyistminers.store has 68 designs in reserve to be released over the next 12 months. Go check out hobbyistminers.store today and their winter collection, only for sale until March 31st. Then they're gone. But no fear, the spring collection is standing by. Go check it out, www.hobbyistminers.store. All right, we found it, guys. We found it. 1,024 errors in like 2 seconds. Look at that. We found the low. We found the low. Let's go back up to 680. 670 was the lowest. So we're going to go back up to 680. And then we're going to come down a tiny bit and see. Because you want stability too. So we're at 680 right here. Let's refresh. I can't believe we finally hit the bottom. Felt like forever. Let me restart the miner to be safe. That's crazy. We hit it. 670 is a no-no. That's right. I know, right? All right. It's still refreshing here. Can't believe we've been overclocking this rig alone for an hour. Just this GPU. Which is really funny. All right, coming back up here. 686. We'll try 675 to see if it'll get us by, but we might see it. You could tune it through Team Red Miner. Yeah. I know. Is that good now? Do you think some of the errors could have been from before and just lagged out? Possibly. We can always retest it, right? We can always redrop it. We're waiting for it to come back up now. Refresh. Come on, baby. Make sure she's coming back up. You can do it. The check protect 64 at the top and 83 on the low end. Oh, okay, nice. That's good. Let's close that. Refresh. It hasn't come up yet. Oh, we're getting errors. All right. So we might have just been lucky there at 680. Let's bring it back up to 700. Go and apply. Let's restart that miner. Now we can't get back down there, which means it was super unstable where it was. Come on, baby. Come back to life for me. Ugh. I might have to reboot it. Those errors might have been it. Let me put this back to 680. Yeah, let me put it to 680. And let me reboot it. Those errors might have put it in. Reboot. Yep. All right, reboot. Reboot in progress. Let's get our music back. Once we nail this down, then we can swap in these cards and really nail down what that pad thickness may be. This was one of the bad cards, though, which is good. Because now we're singing right now. Holy cow. But I'd love to see, like, one of these cards has 1.5 and one has 1, right? Yeah, so this card has a 1 on the VRAM, and our other card has a 1.5. And I want to see just like which one's cooler. Or does it not even matter now? Like, we'll have to see what the results show, which will be good. Like to see what we get. What are we at here? Come on. There we go. 22.3. Yeah, a little bump there. Little bump on our charts, which is good. 718. Wow. That is definitely low. Good for you on your VDD. Go to sleep or play StarCraft with me. We have been tuning this 570 for an hour, getting this down to 50 watts. It's insane. And replacing pads and paste and stuff on a few cards. We'll be ending this in a little bit. All right, cool. We're back up and running, guys. Let's give it a minute. See if it rebounds back up. We might have found our number. No paper. Yeah, right. There you go. These guys are loving the low hash rate or the low watts here. We took it from 98 watts down to 50. Oh, we're throwing all different types of errors. Dang it. I think our 680 was a fluke. I think it was a fluke, boys. Look, we're throwing all different types of errors now. Damn. All right, let's bring it up to 700. Apply. Oh, yeah. I think it was a fluke. Like I don't know how stable it was. See you, Lester Dog. Have a good night, brother. Sounds good, Hawk. Have a good night, man. Yep. All right. I'm going to have to reboot this again, I think. Damn. Dang. Too close to the sun. That's right. You get burned. 100%. 100%. I'm rebooting it again. We'll see if 700 puts us in the clear. Was Hivon messing with you? It could have been. Or what happens is, like, it's up and running, and the miner is almost just like on the cusp of failing, and that's what happens. That's what happens. And then you gotta almost have to back it. You bricked it? No. 570. These are AMD cards, brother. They run forever. This isn't an NVIDIA card. Come on now. Wait for it to reboot. There we go. Coming back up. Nah, it's coming back up. I could try a hard. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, but see, you got to remember, we don't want to have that instability truck. So, like, yeah, it might get us by for now, but, like, we want stability. Like, I am huge on stability. I will sacrifice hash rate for stability. If we come back up at 700 and we're good, then I'm going to keep it at 700 and just run with it. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Yep. No, you're right. You're right. People are used to NVIDIA where it's like you set 2 different metrics and your overclocks and you're done. And you walk away. All right. 128 is definitely low. I wonder if this... Yeah. So this might be more realistic for our VDD. That 128. You see what I mean? So we're going to give it a minute. It might give us our stability now, but our hash rate is too low. So we'll give it 5 minutes on the miner time. We'll see what we get. I'm like, what do I do with myself in the meantime? Because I want to pad that last card, but with the better pad pad thickness. We're at 128.5 right now. 131. We came up. 700's our sweet spot, boys. 700's our sweet spot. Thanks, Todd. Appreciate it. I think we found it. Ooh, yeah. I think we're just gonna keep it at 700. Now we might maybe get away with like 690 or maybe 680, but I don't want to push it, right? I want that stability a little bit. So for 54 watts, we'll take it. 54 watts, that's crazy. Especially because my 580s... Look at my 580s. Find them. Oh, this one's having a ton of issues all of a sudden. 70 watts, but at 148. That's crazy. We could almost work on improving these at some point. Not tonight, but you see that? We might be able to improve these overclocks. I'm going to reboot this rig. All right. Yeah, I can improve my 580 overclock settings. There she is, boys. We're going to wait till the 5-minute mark before we swap GPUs. So let's do this 60 more times. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. 40 degrees. 40 degrees. That's crazy. 131 at 54 watts. Look at those temps, baby. Woo! That's incredible. Remember we were up, our temps were up there at 70. Yeah, right? No, I'm good. Looking good. We got about a minute and 20 seconds left, and we'll call it a victory on this here. Which will be awesome. Incredible. Dude, you guys did this. It wasn't me. I just pressed the buttons. Yeah. We'll check it here in a minute. So we can do an at the wall reading. Yeah. Oh, 6600s are awesome, dude. They're awesome. Yeah, if I check my 6600s... I have my X12, all my 6600s. These are my X12 settings, by the way, if you want them. These are the 6600s. 256 mega hash at 60 watts. There's some at 54. That's Micron. Micron gets the best, 54. 1650 by 875. What's up, Eric? Hey, glad to help out, dude. Glad to help out. What's up, Joe? Yeah, look at it, guys. 6600s, man. They're running well. They're running well. You can't beat them. But hey, the 570s are like older generations. The fact they're doing still 130 is impressive. All right, let's go back to our rig that we're testing everything out on. All right, we hit the 5-minute mark. So what we're going to do is we're at 90, 91. Okay, 90. What we're at 91 watts on our meter. Let me power this down. Hang on here. We're going to power this down, take out the GPU, and power up the rig to see what the rigs is. No, there were 6600s. 6600s, not 6600 XTs. All right, so that's powered down. All right, so I'll take a look at that Royo. See what it gets. I'm getting 340 mega hash on your 66. Yeah, but what are your watts? What are your watts, Kevin? So we're gonna see what this rig runs without the GPU in it. So that'll give us our math. So I gotta wait till it gets all the way in HiveOS. There's no GPU in it right now, and that'll give us our base watts. Then we can subtract them. I'll take a look, Sapirate. We'll take a look. I can do that while we wait. Oh, nope. Here it is. Okay, you guys are saying set your memory to 1, so not 875. You're saying take out your memory clock and set it to 1? Or are you talking about your memory voltage? Or your... Yeah. I'll wait to see what you guys say. Because I know there's a delay with chat. Alright. Go back here. Come on, come back up. Refresh. I want this to get online here. My 6800s get around 450. Wow, that's crazy. Alright, I'll take a look at that in a minute. Alright, so it's up and running right now. 25.6. Okay, so here. All right, so 91 minus 25.6. So that 570 at the wall is using 65 watts. That's crazy. So even though we were 54, it's at 6. So it's off. It's off by 9 watts is what we can say. It's off by 9 watts. All right, so let me shut this down. We're going to put the other card in to see how it performs. What do we say our temps were at? 40, right? Our temps were at 40. Okay. So, yep. We'll take a look. Let me go here. Let's look here. Memory clock to 1. Okay. Let's see here. And I need to put that back in there. What? Your 6600s are at 2200 core, 1000 memory. And you're at 340. Yeah, at 56. That's really good. Your 6600 clocks are good. So his 6600 clocks, guys, are 2200 on the core, 1000 on the memory at 341. Yeah. Royo, what are your what's your hash rate and what's your VDD? I'll take a look at it in a minute. All right, let me get this other GPU in. Let's find out how we did. All right, so this 570 in has the pad on the VRAM at 1.5. The one that we were just testing at for an hour was at 1. So if we beat 40C after 5 minutes, like it's lower, then we know we need 1.5 on our VRAM. That doesn't look right, but we'll give it a minute. 256. Well, what's your watts there, Royo? Because it sounds like these other ones are better. 27 watts? Holy cow. That's incredible. 27 watts at 256. That's really good. $27 watts is really good. I can take a look at it in a minute. Wait for this to come back up. Yeah, that's probably where some of that issue is. But let's go back here. We'll come back to that. I want to look at my 570. I'm most interested in this one. This one right here. We'll play with the 6600s while we're waiting. Yeah, we'll play with the 6600s when we're waiting for this one to do the 5-minute time period. We'll see what we get. I hear some fans cranking. 8 watts. 8 watts. We'll go back over here while we wait. Back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, so these settings are like terrible. Oh, they're just really low. We're gonna have to, we'll adjust these here. See what we get. See what happens here. All right, we'll see how these... I was following your clocks there. We'll see how this goes. Gotta go. Have a good night. Sounds good, Enzo. Thank you for stopping in. We'll try yours, Kevin. I've been hearing some good numbers, though. Yep. Yeah, we've been doing good so far. Let's go back to our 570. She up and running? She's up and running. Hynix memory. We're at 57 watts. Okay, our temps are higher. Wow, okay. So... yeah, so we'll give it a minute. But it seems like, what was it? We're going to want our VRAM to be 1. We're going to want our VRAM to be 1. Because our, this is the bad card. And the bad card, we did 1.5 all the way around. So we're going to want to swap that to a 1. We'll see if this recovers. We'll give it 5 minutes, right? Is that where we at? We want to give it 5 minutes? Oh, geez. My Octominer's erroring all over the place. Yeah, we'll give it 5 minutes. Yeah, yep. Oh, yeah, this like crap. Oh, Casper too low. Oh, because I have a watchdog in place. We got to remove that. Apply. And then we'll reboot this rig. Reboot it on its own. Okay. Oh, you got it all cleaned up? Because you know Panda doesn't clean anything. So I'm glad you got it cleaned up. Alright, so the hash rate, you think the 1.5 is the problem? I mean, it's worth a test, right? That's kind of our goal, is worth a test. So what I could do is, this was another bad one. I can put 1.1, I can put 1 on this. And that'll, like, rule things out. We'll leave this. Yeah, the temps are going up. Look, the temps are going up. They're at 51 now. And that was 1.5 all the way around. So let me put 1 on this one. On this card. Because now we're at 11. And we're at only 3 minutes, you know. So let me go through here. Oh, there we go. See what we get. Because we did read in that one at the very top of the stream, we did read that someone else online had talked about the fact of needing to go down to 1. So this may be the correct play to see what we get. Because both of these started out before the stream at 62C on 𝐂𝐫𝐲. Now, granted, we were double the watts though. So that's something to keep in mind as well, you know. All right, let's cut that out. There we go. Good to go. All right, this card's good to get put back together. Hey, we'll find out, right? Find out 100%. That's why you test these things, brother. 51. We're at 5 minutes. All right, let's shut it down. Because we're going to swap out the card. Okay, it looks like the rig hasn't recovered on the 4 minutes. Let's restart the miner, see what happens. That's the 6600 rig. Let's get this one put back together. Yeah, the 6600 never came back up. The miner didn't start, so... Oh, it's getting errors on those overclock settings. I'm going to try Kevin's for now. We'll circle back to these. Kevin, even yours are better than what I had, though. Alright. Let's get this put back together. Okay. We'll see what we get. Get on there. Something is blocking this. Something is blocking what I'm doing here. Come on. Is it the fan was getting in the way? What the heck is going on here? What's going on here? Oh, gosh, I didn't even put this on. Dummy. Dummy, dummy. I forgot to put this on. That would have been a huge issue. Do-do-do. There's GPU paste on it already. It's on there already. No, we got it. It's on there. Okay. Yeah, there's paste on it. It's all good. It's all good. I put the P on there. It could have been when it was off camera. Alright. If you have 1600 micron, then VDD 1150. I'll take a look. Who knows? Why can't everybody use the same memory, right? Alright. That should be better. Dude, I put together like hundreds of cards. Why is this one being problematic? Like, stop it. We'll take a look at the after this because we gotta. This card's gonna give us our determination on our pad thickness, which will be nice. What's going on here? Oh, what in the hell? This is all goofed up. What is going on here? Something is like in the way. What the heck? What's wrong with this? Oh, the pad. Okay. Oh, this is a mess now. Jesus. This pad is too far over. Ugh. This pad. I'm like, why is it stopping it from going down? I didn't have that issue before. I gotta cut that out. Ugh, what a mess. What a pain. There we go. Okay. But I gotta clean up the thermal paste that's on here. Got like all over the place. Make a mess! It got a little bit on this pad, but I don't think that's gonna be an issue. I probably should just replace the pad to be safe. Gosh. What the hell? Sounds like your 570s need to be reflashed with new firmware or something. Just a thought. Alright, so that's good. Let's get a new pad there. Those pads are 1.5. If I was short on pads, I would be like, eh. But we're not, so let's do it right. Okay. I've come across GPUs that were you get them and you don't put them on ETH and you put them on something else, and then their hash rate's terrible, and you find out that they were like they were BIOS modded for ETH specifically, so they're terrible in all their algos. So you have to end up BIOS flashing them. Which is always a pain. Rich pad man here. Spending the money. We got the pads, you know, right? Might as well use them. Alright, let's get this back together finally. I feel like this one's taken forever. Yeah, it was bumping. Let me cut this one out too. It's bumping into this 3-inch pad. I must have made it way too wide. Unless it's this whole area here. I don't think so. We'll find out. Maybe the whole thing I need to cut shorter, you know. That should be better. That like laid in there much better. Yep. Much better. Oh yeah, the one-click Polaris. One-click BIOS editor, God tier, God tier. Yeah, I'll take a look in the settings you guys posted. Thank you. All right, so this card is going to go on to determine our pad thickness for our VRAM. Do we need 1.5 or 1? This one has the 1.5 that was getting too warm. All right, so we're going to give that a minute. All right, so we're going to go back to our 6600s. They're on stock settings right now. I just reset them entirely. Let me try those settings again. It's a Hynix memory. The one that crashed actually was this 6600 here. So let me do this. Let's do stop. And then Royo, what were your settings previously? Let me look here. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to try yours again. Well, 1650. Did you have core voltage? Yeah, you did. 695. $610. And 80. And let me apply that. Okay. But you had said what did you say? If it's micron, VDD needs to be 1150. Let's see what that gets. 50. There's another card down here. Micron. There's a few of them. 1150. And right here. 1150. If these don't work, I'll go to Kevin's overclocks because I thought those were pretty good. Those are still good. Not 27, but they're still good. All right, restart the miner. Yeah, we'll try the 2200 and the 100s. That's pretty good though. All right, we'll give this a second. Let's go back, check out. So this one's at 51C as well. We're gonna have to give it a few minutes. So if this stays at 51C, what that tells me is that the 1.5 and 1 make no difference, and that it's just these like two cards individually. Like we took them down, they were 62C, but our watts were double. Our watts were double previously because it was at 98 watts. So we'll give this a minute, but I don't think I unfortunately it looks like in conclusion, I think it doesn't matter on the VRAM between 1 and 1.5 because we've kind of done both, you know what I mean? They're not terrible. Exactly. Lottery or the heatsink design. I mean, it's still massive improvements from where we started, guys. Oh man, it made a mess. All right, let's go back to, let's refresh, and we're gonna go back to 6600s. 52. Okay, it's getting a little higher. Yeah, these are not. I mean, the watts are down there. So this is looking good, but some of these are really low for the micron. Or wait, some of these Hynix ones are really low. Look at that. 195. Oh yeah, your 570s? Oh yeah, you definitely want to do it. I have, if you go on my channel, I have complete guide on how to do it. It literally is a piece of software you download, and it's like a one click and you're done. It's 100% worth it. Just go to like YouTube and look up Polaris or Hobbyist Meyer Polaris one-click BIOS editor. It'll help out. I mean, it originally better than nothing, right? Can't hurt. Yeah, that's true for memory timing. I mean, it depends what you're mining, yeah. Oh yeah, like these are not liking it. Damn, this card is like, nope. Oh, these other ones have come up, but this card is having a hard time. Look at this one. This one GPU is not mining, but these others are rocking at Royo, this is what you were at, right? I think this is where your settings were at, Royo. 27 watts. Good morning. What's up, Rude Puts? You could try it to 1150 versus that one. Yeah, it could just be an oddball, right? Yeah, could be an oddball. Restart the miner here. Let's go back to our 570. All right, yep, she good. Boys, even the 570, huge victory tonight. 132 mega hash at 55 watts on a 570. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy, yeah. Well, yeah, you want to bump those a little bit, like what you were saying on those. We'll get this back up and running, then we'll call it a night. But hell, we'll take it, right? Ready for work in 1 hour? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy talk. Crazy talk. Yeah, Kevin, I like your overclock settings. If you have the watts available, your overclock settings are good. Like if you have the watts, yep. Nice shirt there, hobbyist. Yeah, you like this one? Look. I'm not too old, just classic. We were just talking about that. Yep. Yep. Come on, load faster. Man, BTC, get back up there. Ugh, crashed again. Okay, let's try, yeah. All right, Kevin, I'm going to try yours. I want to see how if they even work. If they do well. Let's try yours, Kevin. I got something to think about now for all these overclock settings you guys are throwing at me. I have them all noted down. Let's get the, but I got them all noted down, so I'm going to play with them after this. I could do a whole other stream, guys, on 6600 overclocks. It's just what we went down. Yeah, it went down quite a bit. Not huge, but still 22.5. Yeah, yours were 2200 core, 1000 memory. Whoop. Oh, wrong spot. Yeah, we'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. Hey, all good. It's good to be versatile, right? It's good to be versatile. Make sure everything's good to go, which is good. I might have to reboot this. We'll have to see. Give her a minute. Give her a minute. Yeah, you know what I mean? You gotta wait for like, come on. I'm waiting for these to come back up. So I got, let me shut down that other rig here. Let's see what happens. Okay. I thought it went offline. I think it was dead. Oh, dude, the 570s, we're going to be doing, those 570s, dude, we did so good at. 132 mega hash at 55 watts. We're going to, and that's in the software. It's about 64 watts at the wall. Yeah, I'm going to do a rig build. It'll come out on Wednesday is my goal. But yeah, so happy with that. I'm pleased to report 3 happy MSI graphics cards on Caspa now. 3 GPUs, 55 watts each. I like it. All right. All right, this 6600 is being goofy. Dude, huge win for the 570s. Huge win, man. I mean, that's awesome. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to take your overclock settings for the 6600s. I hate to sit here and tweak them. I'll be here for another few hours. We did start the stream at 10. It's already been 10, 11, 12. It's already been 3 hours. I went an hour and 15 minutes over what I wanted. So we're going to play the 6600s another time. I got your overclock settings. I'm going to test them out and play with them. Thank you guys very much. Continue the conversation over on Discord. Guys, I think I'm out for tonight. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me. This was fun. Huge win for the 570s. Had a great night. All of our 570s have now been padded, pasted, and cleaned and are ready to go in rigs. We got 8 of them, so that'll be coming up this week, which will be a lot of fun. Guys, take a look for the video coming out at 9 a.m. here Eastern time. Son of a Tech and myself. Son of a Tech and myself doing a Meet the Miner. It's an hour-long video. Look for it. Comes out at 9 a.m. Eastern. Whew. All right, we're out, boys. You guys have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.